Welcome back, everybody, to the Infernal Brotherhood of Scruffy Looking Nerf Herders Resistance Episode 2 review. I guess not really welcome back. This is the first and only Episode 2 review, but whatever. You get the idea. Today we're going to discuss the Triple Dark.
Dun, dun, dun. Okay.
I actually really like this episode.
I did too.
The first episode, and I understood why they did it the way they did it, because that's how they always start a new series. They give you basically an hour-long episode. Mm-hmm. And to be honest, it was just too damn much for me. Whereas with this one, they're getting into the standard 22 minutes or 24 minutes, whatever the hell it is, the half-hour episode.
Yeah.
And it was about pirates. Like,
ain't nothing wrong with that.
No, hell no. Space pirates. You can't go wrong with that.
You know, some of my favorite episodes in both the Clone Wars and Star Wars Rebels were having to deal with scoundrels and pirates.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Like it's the best part of it because, we all love that dynamic of the rebellion versus the Empire or the First Order versus Resistance. But having that third tertiary criminal element and having it be an imposing threat in addition to these other forces, it just makes it a deeper story because, we're not going to be diving into the Force with this series, I don't think. So I think it's going to be interesting to see how that side of it develops. Because if you realistically think about it, if the First Order doesn't really want to pose itself as a proper threat, just like the Empire before it, it's going to have to use those criminal underworld as their hands to go out there and do their dirty work with. That's exactly what they do in this. So,
it wasn't even like, slightly hinted at. Like, this was straight up on the nose. You're working for us, God damn it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what I really liked about this episode was there's a heavy stress on Kaz from Jarek Yeager, his boss, essentially, of Team Fireball, who is doing the favor to Poe by letting Kaz stay with him and pose as a mechanic while he's spying on this fueling station, where there's this big stress of, look, you're supposed to be a spy, but you have to be a realistic mechanic or else you blow your cover. So stop screwing around and focus on what you're supposed to be doing. And that's keeping your ear to the ground while you're working. Now start freaking working. And it's this ongoing theme of
I'm pretty sure that's going to be the entire season.
Ugh.
I hope not.
Yeah, episode 2 and 3, they really hammered it heavy.
Oh, yeah.
I just don't want to hear. I know already. Like, stop hammering it home.
It's like you make one joke about it at the beginning of the episode and then move on.
Yeah. I would say the MacGuffin of this episode would be his trophy, Kaz's trophy.
Oh, yeah.
So it's this rare metal that is crazy expensive. And Kaz, from the very first episode, is indebted to this little, I don't know, his name is Greville, and he's an Alina, this little nasty local criminal who doesn't really have any weight.
That's the name of those aliens?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I got a friend named Alina. I'm going to have to totally just spam her with nothing but pictures of those. And she's short.
Oh, shit.
Fucking great.
Hey, I found you in Star Wars. She's like, shut up. I don't like it. Yeah, but so, it's this cat and mouse game of Greville throughout the entire episode as Kaz is trying to eavesdrop on the residents of Colossus to find out who's actually, leaking information to the First Order. He sort of runs across two of Greville's henchmen who end up capturing him and trying to steal the trophy. And it's this big, Benny Hill, like chase scene, which if they had that music would have been great. But instead, I just thought, eh.
Yeah, it was definitely missing that.
But then the money shot of the episode, which you already mentioned, is the pirates coming into play.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if that's quite the money shot. That's like the tease.
Oh, that's true. You're right.
That's like, oh, look at these.
That's the foreplay.
End of this. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it was a little weird. Like, I thought they kind of overdid it with the costumes. Like, oh, we're bad guys, so we're going to put spikes on everything.
It really reminded me of Solo. during that the train scene, that those bad guys the pirates coming in, I was just like, oh, huh. Instead of them working for the good guys, the pirates were working for the bad guys in this case.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
just the look, like it's just like that sort of Mad Max version of pirates.
Yeah. See, that's what I was going to say, but not in a good way.
But I did like the idea. I didn't like how they were rescued. That Kaz just sort of did one little thing that, you know, he jammed their signal and then suddenly the pirates lost their shit and left.
Yeah, because, I mean, come on. All you got to do is hit one button, your systems turn off, and you don't have that audio disturbance. Like,
or have a backup frequency.
Yeah, and they're seasoned pirates.
I know.
Clearly, this isn't the first time they've done this. Like, they even make a point, or like in passing, one of the characters on the platform is like, "Oh, you need to get inside because these are pirates and they come out this time."
Yeah,
and
shit,
there's the sirens.
The entire Colossus had a defense strategy. Like,
yeah, so I find it kind of hard to believe they would have been outwitted by that.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Yeah,
I guess they were too comfortable. They're used to it. So
that's why, you know, it's very much for kids. There's no actual consequences. You know, this is like every Saturday morning cartoon that has zero consequences and just the stupid, goofy kid gets to save the day because he's supposed to.
Yeah.
Because it's in the script. This is the episode that I realized, okay, they're probably not going to have any actual deaths in this show ever. Because this would have been the time to lose a character if they were ever going to do it.
Yeah, a fucking pirate attack on the entire station.
Yeah.
And they're going after the fuel supply. Like, perfect time to knock someone off. Even just not even on screen, just the thought of, oh, there were people in that area. Oh, now they're not.
Yeah, random Colossus citizen. Like, it could have been anyone. It doesn't have to be a main character. Just seeing a consequence other than blaster fire that they jump away from. Which, give me a break.
Like, these have to be like the slowest blaster bolts ever.
And so ultimately we learn that these pirates are working for, drum roll,
I'm sure that sounds horrible.
The New Order.
You mean the First Order?
The first new force, the first of the new First Orders.
Well, the biggest thing is motherfucking Phasma.
Yeah.
My girlfriend. Like, oh my God, I was so excited when she came on screen.
I hope they do make her menacing because the novel did such a great job of doing it.
Oh
and then
my
the
God.
movie took it all back.
And she was all right in the novelization of The Last Jedi. Like, they kind of gave her balls back, but
yeah.
not
I mean, not like Phasma, though, like the novel Phasma.
Obviously the novel Phasma. Holy shit.
She was super bad. I mean, talk about freaking Mad Max.
Yeah.
Like, literally, like rip off. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I love that connection. I love that the First Order is using pirates, as I mentioned earlier, in order to see their will be done without being the ones to cause it. But what was the real purpose? Like, what they were going to steal fuel to give to the First Order? Like, the First Order has money to buy it through third channels without. That didn't make sense to me.
Yeah, but that's not as evil.
That's
to
true.
Buy it.
That's
like,
true.
ooh, here's credits. Oh, you fucking hire pirates to steal it for you, even though it's, obviously going to be a lot more cost effective just to purchase it.
Yeah.
But whatever.
I did like how the pirates alluded to, like, beating the shit out of their informant. Like, they had him all tied up and stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, someone's getting waterboarded.
Yeah.
But that was the episode. Like, it was Kaz trying to be a spy, failing, almost losing his prized possession, which then ends up saving the guy who was trying to steal it from him as he single-handedly defeated the pirates' invasion of Colossus by jamming their signal.
Yeah.
And that was episode 2. So it's exciting because of what it introduced and the promise that we're going to see them in every episode in some measure, because we saw it in the first one. Now we saw it in the second one. Hopefully, who knows, maybe the third. I know already. But
because we're psychic.
Yeah, I have a crystal ball right here.
Mine's over on my bookcase underneath my G.G. Allen statue.
Nice. Nice. All right. Well, that's it for this episode. Looking forward. Are you looking forward to more new first order?
Yes, New World Order. Totally looking forward to listening to some Ministry.
I want to know who Kaz's dad is, and I want to see some confrontation there. I don't want to have to wait 10, 13 episodes or season 2 in order to see what was teased in the first episode of season 1.
Well, I mean, there was a tiny bit of confrontation. Like, he hung up on him.
That's true.
That's something.
He's like, I'm going to do this by myself then. I don't like you, Dad.
Yep.
I'm a grown-up.
I'm a real boy. Man. I'm a man. Yeah, that was... But, all right. So that was episode 2. Thank you guys so much for checking out the review. Hope you're having fun with these. If you have any questions or comments, send them to theinfernalbrotherhood@gmail.com. And may the force be with you.
It's a trap.
It is. It's a trap. Princess Mimi. Princess Mimi.